here I am, I'm heading off to Canada for an event, and then coming back and doing another event before going off to my kid's soccer or whatever it is. And one of the most difficult parts is just not getting settled. In the last week, I go to DC for the NAR meetings, and I'm just meeting up with a ton of clients and students and a lot of people from the industry. And you get in, you take the train in, and it's a lot of late nights and things I don't generally do because I'm usually kind of in bed early, but you're out late, you're meeting with people that you don't generally get to see. You're making the most of that time, and it was really, really, really cool to know that a lot of the stuff that you do, video-wise and otherwise, that it starts to make an impact. I wish people got to experience what I get to experience, in the sense that that what you did, not in some roundabout way, not in I know it even though they don't see it, but you actually get to see the culmination of what you did, what you said, having an impact in their life. Not just visibly, not just them audibly coming over and telling you right after, but months after, years after, the messages they send. And that is absolutely amazing. That's why I do what I do. That's what keeps me energized. That's why I do it. But the flip side is having to leave your kids and leave your wife. And like today, the day starts, get in the car to go to the airport at 7, and I won't be there until I'll probably be at the hotel probably 10:30 or so, and then you go on in the morning. From St. John's, Newfoundland in Canada, and I flew back to New York, which is where I usually fly back to, but today I'm flying back to New York and then going to Norwalk. As far as my family's concerned, it's so close yet so far away, because I will not be going home tonight. I was going to bed, I want to catch up. My man. What's up? How you guys doing? Nothing's up with me. How you guys doing? Yeah? Oh, I miss you guys. It just sucks sometimes, because you see people in the audience that are really good people. You see people in the audience that have families that rely on their business to take care of these people, and they just have a deficiency in their strategy, and they just don't know any better. And so every time I get in front of an audience, it's just an opportunity to educate one person at a time, and to open their eyes to the new world. And every time we do that, it's an opportunity to change their situation. This whole domino effect that occurs, that is really, really powerful, and is such a cool thing to be able to do. And that's what makes it worth it, to feel like this when I'm just done. It's just, you're on a mission.
Yes, sir. Checking in?
Yep, checking
Last
in.
name?
James, James. Good night, ladies.
Chat, just doing an event this morning, but going down to get a workout in beforehand, get some food, and then get over there. Still filming.
Is it a video or just like an oversized closet?
It's an oversized closet. No, it's got about six things in it.
Gotcha. Is one of them the door?
Killed it. Killed it.
That's science. This is like the exercise room. The stairs are more exercise. Let's get it.
Do you see a difference in the real estate, I don't want to call it business industry, maybe it's just agent approach?
Yes.
East Coast versus West Coast.
Everybody says that.
Midwest versus, Southeast. I mean,
There's two answers to that question. It's such a common question, and it's actually a common inner narrative that most agents have when they're in California. I'm in a small town, so that won't work for me. Such bullcrap. Like, there are differences in the way that you approach people. There are differences when you're in a resort market as far as what strategies you can follow. There's like little things like that. But overall, the exact same things that work in Beverly Hills are the exact same things that work in Easton, Connecticut, Fairfield, Connecticut. You change it a little bit, but the actual overall strategy, it's not that different.
Would anybody like a more predictable business in this room? Yes, I'm going to take that silence as a yes. Because otherwise I don't know what to talk to you about, because that's kind of what I came here for. I believe every single person in this room has completely different potential. Completely different. Some of you are rock stars by DNA. Some of you, the most you're ever going to make is 150 grand. That's just where your potential lies. I'm sorry, but it's true. You don't believe me? I can play basketball every day for the rest of my life. Am I ever going to be as good as Kobe Bryant or LeBron James? Take some time to think about it next time. Good Lord. Right? But I mean, it's just, they have a different potential in that area. You don't think that's true in business? You don't think that I have higher potential than a lot of my counterparts, which is one of the reasons why I'm where I'm at? That's DNA. That's genetic. Now the biggest shame for me would be to not hustle and work that potential. But at the same time, you can't compare yourself to me and I can't compare myself to you. We have different potential. All that matters is what you do with your potential. You ever seen someone get into this industry and you just don't get it? Like they're just doing so much. You're like, how in the world are they doing more business than me? I've been doing this 20. They're not even that nice. Like they're not. I don't want to say it, but they're not that attractive. Like they're not. Like I don't get it. Anybody ever had somebody like that? Say I. Don't look at anyone right now. Potential. So the industry as a whole, in my mind, has actually become easier and easier and easier. But you know what? We haven't changed. We are still operating in 2016 like it's 1983. Because that's what Bob whatever from our office, who's the top producer, has been doing it for 40 years. This is what he does. But the truth is, if you were to follow his model today, you would never get to where Bob is now. How many of you, when you want to look for a place, go on Google or something like that? How many of you do that? How many of you are advertising on Google right now? Crickets. We are marketing in a way that we are not acting like as consumers. How does that make any sense? We are an industry that as a whole has been taught and has become okay with acting like customer service reps every day and then expecting to be paid like salespeople. Right? Take a look at your daily life. Many of you just putting out fires all day long, taking care of people, smiling, acting like you're happy when you're not, doing these kinds of things, and then wondering why you're not getting paid like a salesperson. We're fighting for things that don't exist, like balance. And yet the truth is, some of you just need to be where you are a little bit more.